next, the Bucks take it on the Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Bucks win the tip. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the finals. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
We'll be watching the battle between MP and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And this is the first head-to-head matchup between these two players.
Quite simply, Giannis can dominate the game. He can simply take it over. You've got to make him a jump shooter. And then build a wall around the rim so he sees a lot of bodies. If you allow Antetokounmpo to drive it, he's either scoring or getting to the line, and on some occasions, both.
And their first look at each other this year, this is a matchup we all really love to watch. So let's see how MP handles it.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Then it's Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's prime time in at the 4. And here's Lillard. Last game out, he had 44. Beasley, the pass to Middleton. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Primetime. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Here's Lillard. The Bulls making their last shot. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Ball against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Primetime. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Ball against Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, get up, Dave. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Primetime, covered by Lopez, and the shot goes. Primetime's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. He shoots. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Count it. Primetime's got 6.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis for even a second.
Inside. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often.
Milwaukee.
Bucks call timeout.
And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. You look at Dosunmu, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Zach LaVine.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Beasley, the pass to Middleton. Over DeRozan. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
On the court for Chicago. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's prime time in at the 4 slot. To the inside. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Down low. And Prime Time gets it to go. He's got 10.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the middle. Here's Gallinari. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Prime Time. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Like what MP's doing in this matchup, getting right to it. No filling out process for him.
Here's Beverly. Good work defensively by White.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
And he makes it.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Beasley for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. You just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Dame time is very real. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gallinari. Beauchamp comes in for Chris Middleton. And Lillard subbed in for Beverly. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
To the inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And Prime Time gets it to go. Prime Time's got 20. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Beasley against White. Pass to Beauchamp.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Zach LaVine. And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, B.A., including winning that championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together.
Lillard finds Lopez. Over to the left wing. Lillard outside. Shoots over ball. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Handling the ball like a guard. Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
To the paint. Prime Time. Can't get it to go.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
What a make! Giannis for 3!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge.
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Chicago Bulls.
Their defense is the...
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clark, it feels like we've reached the peak of this 3-point explosion. What do you think the next trend in the NBA will be?
You know, Brian, it's hard to say. I mean, perhaps we could land on the return of the center, because we're already seeing that, and the centers that are excelling and dominating the league and winning MVPs are in their prime. So perhaps we'll see teams get bigger and play more through their centers going forward.
Giannis and Lopez together down low. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Out to Beasley. Back to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Fires from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got his 5th rebound in this one.
In terms of players who've kept evolving, Clark, I mean, come on. How about Brook Lopez?
Well, Grant, I love the fact that he never stopped improving his game. He folded 3-point shooting into his arsenal, and he also became a much more active and intimidating rim protector.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Down low. Here's Primetime. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game.
DeRozan, so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Milwaukee, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course, the Chicago Bulls sitting just 1 spot below them.
Checking out the Bulls, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Pass to Beasley. Inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Beasley. Lopez has gotten his first points in this one.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done. That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Levine against Beasley. Lillard outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Primetime. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. And there's 1:45 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Primetime. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Primetime's got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Lillard double team. Antetokounmpo outside. Beasley for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Primetime. Banked it in off the glass. Primetime's got 34 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Antetokounmpo. Bam.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by Lopez.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Here's Lillard. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 36 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks...
Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
And at the close of the third quarter, head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too.
Welcome to the fourth quarter. Get up.
Changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Beverly. And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball. And it's Primetime in at the 4-man position. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Ball passes to Primetime. Can't cash it in from close range. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Vucevic. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
DeRozan against Middleton. Prime time. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists tonight. Milwaukee in the lead. And he lobs it up. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
2 points. That one goes.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Here's DeRozan. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. down low. Here's Lopez. Here's Beasley. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
That's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable those games take on a little extra added meaning for the play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Antetokounmpo outside.
Number 73. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They trail by 8. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
The 3 from DeRozan. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never...
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. And tonight, a little more riding on the line in the second game of the in-season tournament. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And Greg, as we move into the second game of the in-season tournament, players, fans, coaches, all getting into the swing of things and how these matchups have really amped up the competition.
You bet. And Kevin, you know every team is still keeping an eye towards the regular season, managing their players' minutes and keeping the team healthy. But this sort of in-season tournament concept brings an extra level of competition.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Vucevic to the pass to prime time. Count it.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Suggs. The dish to Banchero. Nice D from Primetime.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner, he's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at with Franz Wagner is concerned.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now, here's Suggs. 11-point game his last outing. Back to Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Now, here's Suggs. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Harris dishes to Carter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Ball kicks to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Levine against Harris. Here's Primetime. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Primetime. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Carter finds Harris. Wagner outside. 1:30 left in the first quarter. The layup missed. Chicago trailing. Bean passes to Primetime. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Passes it to Wagner. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
So Chicago. Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Bulls. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out Orlando. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Now Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
They've got Kobe White. Andre Drummond is out there at Primetime. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Anthony after the made shot from Primetime. And it's Banchero missing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
White against Anthony. And Harris wide open. He shoots offline with his 3. Chicago leading by 13 to the middle. Here's Primetime. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Zach LaVine comes in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for White. Well, Chicago's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. The Magic trail by 12. Now Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Now here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. Fast break, Chicago. Here's LaVine. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anthony against Ball. Banchero outside. Baseline jumper. Drained for 2 points. Banchero's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Cole Anthony. The Magic trail by 12. Wagner left side. Carter finds Wagner. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter with a screen on White. For 3, Harris. Ball with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Carter for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
The feed now to Banchero. That shot missing. And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this.
For your arena entertainment.
Good evening. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correct Monday.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Chicago Bulls. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. Here's Wagner after the made shot from primetime. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Ball. And his playmaking ability unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. DeRozan in the corner. Outside, Levine. The pass to Primetime. He can't get that one to fall. Great defense that time from Banchero. The Magic trail by 18, and the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Suggs. Banchero outside. There's the 3. Primetime grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ball surveying the defense. And it's good for 2. And that's now 25 points for Primetime.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Second is Zach LaVine. Fourth, Lonzo Ball.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Banchero's got 15.
You can see the three-pointer is really starting to come for Paolo Banchero, gaining more and more confidence. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And it's Banchero missing. The Bulls leading by 22. To the inside. Primetime. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Over Levine. And the basket by Harris.
Guys, we know the defenders are aware of Gary Harris when he's beyond the arc. Now you better watch him in the mid-range because that jumper is pure.
Chicago making a switch here. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Alex Caruso out there with Primetime. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls doors, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Primetime. Pass to Bitadze. He kicks to Anthony. And he lays it straight in.
Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
To the paint. Here's Primetime, and he gets the bucket. 31 points for Primetime.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Wagner. The 3. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's White. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out to White. Anthony with it. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Misses the layup. The Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Bitadze. Wagner wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Wagner. Harris is checked in for Fultz. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Dosunmu. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs.
Apollo Banchero, so assertive in the paint. You love to watch that guy work down there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for prime time.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Chicago with the ball after the 3-pointer from Wendell Carter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Prime time's shot is good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here's Suggs. Carter up top. Releases. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Prime time's shot is good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now, here's Suggs. Light covering. Banchero was screened for Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Caruso. Prime time. Basket counts.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they are prevailing when it matters. Greg picking up their second in-season tournament victory.
And man, looking